Hello, this is Dr. Martina, your online sex therapist and sex educator. Haoli maka, hold on, I gotta redo this again. Haoli makahiki ho. I wish you a happy new year. And as promised, I'm gonna take you on a sex education journey with the goal to achieve better sex in 2023 and to experience healthy sex, whatever that means to you. And so what I'm going to do is the first Tuesday of every month, we're going to approach that topic together and hopefully achieve a better sex life for all of us involved. Can you imagine what this world would be like if everybody would spend some energy and time on making their sex life better? They will be kinder and it would be a better world. So why don't we do this together and let's dive right into it. Our sexuality consists of 4 different components: cognitive, relationship component, psychological, and physiological component. And for today's session, we're going to dive into our cognitive component and pull out a topic that we are going to take a look at, and that is our sexual belief system. So let me ask you, how do you think about sex? What are your thoughts about sex? Are they positive? Are they in line with your own sexual values? Or are they in line with your parents' values or your church's values? Or something that you heard by a caretaker many decades ago and you're hanging on to it? Or what are your thoughts? You know, we don't have sex positive sex education in this country. In a lot of countries we don't, and now we're actually going to go backwards when it comes to sex education by taking topics out that really need to be discussed, but certain religious groups think they're not. So it is more apparent and more important than ever to create your own sexual attitude, your own thoughts. And for that, how can we do that? We can check in with questions to see, where do we really lie? Do we believe what we actually say about sex, or do we say what we really believe about sex, or are we just repeating generational negativity about sexual activities? Well, for that purpose, I put this questionnaire together. And here are the questions. Please take your time with these questions. Be honest. Make sure that you're asking your conscious self and not your subconscious, because we have answers for sexuality in our subconscious that really don't belong to us. They belong to our parents, to our school system, to our caretakers, to our religious group that we belong to, or to some friend that made a statement that stuck with you. So make sure the opinion is really yours. Look at the question that you have some leadway in it, that you feel slightly agreeing, slightly disagreeing, because that will tell you there's a little room in there, and create a strong opinion about it and say, well, wait a minute, I really don't feel that way anymore. I may have, but now I've changed, because we do change, and so does our sexuality. And if you miss that part, then you will miss the whole teaching on this lesson here, because most of these questions, most of these sexual statements are not from you. They are from the society that have been passed on by generation. So do this by yourself, do it with a group. It would be a fun evening. It will also teach you how to be tolerant to others and how to be permission giving, and how you can learn how to support other people's sexual opinion as long as they're safe, sane, and consensual. So if you want to discuss it with me, please reach out for me and I will be there. Send me an email and tell me what you want to talk about from these questions, and we will get into a conversation. All right, so have fun with this. And next week I'm gonna just choose another topic for my weekly video, but we're picking this first Tuesday of the month up again in February. In the meantime, have a happy new year, and stick to your New Year's resolution, especially if it's the one that tells you that you want to have a better sex life. I'll talk to you next week.